Hi folks, Max from HighOnAndroid.com, where we get high on Android every day. Anyway, we're going to skip the introduction today because it's kind of late now, late night right now. But I did finally receive my liquid adhesive, and I know many of you are waiting for a video that will show you how to get the clear adhesive on. In my last video, I showed you how to put the double-sided tape on the sides and stuff, and to get rid of the bubble. Now, the ultimate solution, the most professional solution I found online, I actually learned this on YouTube. There's a guy who shows you using a bunch of liquid adhesives. You'll also need one of these UV lights that I've got here. This is basically a UV light that I got. It's actually for your nails, but it should work just fine, since you know the space of this UV lamp is gonna fit the phone perfectly. And I've got this liquid optical adhesive, and basically I'm gonna put it on here in a certain pattern here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use something thin. I got this paper clip. I'm gonna slowly lay it on there, and then slowly let the liquid adhesive work way all the way on the screen. Now, if you don't know how to take the glass off, check out the part 1 of my video. I'll have in the description. That will show you how to take the screen apart. Watch the second video on how to put some of the adhesive. I recommend actually putting it on the edges where the black is, on the edges of the LCD, also on the bottom. So make a rectangular shape. Now, I just don't have time. I've got a bunch of emails to get back to, make a bunch of videos, so I'm going to skip all that. And I'm just going to start putting in the adhesive here, and hopefully I'll do it right. I hope so. And I'm going to go ahead and make a pattern. I'm going to go ahead and kind of make a, I'll just show you once I do it. There's another video that shows you. I'll also have a link to that if you want to check that out. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is the first time I'm going to do it, but I'm going to go ahead and use this and put the clear adhesives on. And this will cure if you put it in UV light. That's why I need the UV lamp. I'm going to go ahead and make a shape here. You know what? This thing just kind of slow here. And I'm just going to, you know what? Screw it. This thing doesn't really work well. I'm going to go ahead and just put all of it in there. This is actually for two screens, enough for 2 screens, supposedly. I'm going to make a shape that I saw on YouTube. I'm supposed to kind of make this shape here. Sort of a Y shape. It's like 2 reverse Ys here. Alright. And I think I've used, make sure you use enough so it'll cover the whole screen. And I've actually used most of it, and I just want to be on the safe side. I don't want to have bubbles left over. Alright, I think that's pretty much the shape you want to make, and then everything else should just kind of fill in by itself. And I'm going to put that liquid adhesive aside there, and let me kind of show you. That's the shape you want, according to the video I saw. I'm going to go ahead and lay the glass on top of it now. Now, make sure you do it very slow, and also clean the inside of it. It looks dirty on the outside, but I did clean it on the inside. And let me go ahead and lay the glass down slowly, kind of using the pin here. I'll start here and go real slow, and kind of hold it up. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and go real slow. And don't pull it out yet. Let it go real slow like that. That's the way the guy in the video did it. And I'm going to go ahead and lay it down slowly. Alright. And I'm going to let it go here. There's a little bit of bubbles here, so I might have to take it out. Get rid of the bubbles. Alright, this is my first time doing it, so Let me gotta pull it up a little bit. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and push down a little bit. Slowly. There we go, make sure it's intact there. And go real slow. All right, I got a bunch of bubbles, so I might have to take this out real quick. Uh-oh. I think I screwed up. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Since I don't have time here. Push it down real slowly. All right. And I believe, I'm learning more as I go. I mean, that's the whole point. I can't do it perfect the first time, obviously. The first time I took my phone apart, I did it pretty successfully. Just, it wasn't real professional. Obviously, that was my first time. But I'm getting very good at disassembling the phone. And let me show you the progress here. I've got a little bit of bubbles, which is sort of a problem. I think I did it wrong. I kind of let the screen out a little too quick. There we go. Let me go ahead and press down on the left here. But I think I do have enough clear adhesives here. So I've got covered all the sides. I just need to get the corner here and also the corner here. Push it down real slowly. And there's no turning back now. My phone's been bastardized. This is my third time opening up the actual screen. I've got a little bit of bubbles. There's nothing I can actually do about it because obviously, let me grab some paper towels. Oops. There we go. I'll keep rolling the video. I'm gonna get some of this older stuff out. I'm gonna keep pressing down on the sides here. It doesn't seem to be holding as well. And I want to see if I can get rid of these bubbles. Obviously, I am not a professional at this, but I just want to try it out to see how it works. And probably the next time I do it, I could probably do it a lot better. Oh, I've got so many bubbles there. So I think when I laid it down, I've let it go too quickly, and hence the bubbles were formed there. And I might want to get rid of all this excess stuff. Let me see if I can get rid of the bubbles, kind of pushing up and down. All right, that's looking really horrible. Should all clean off, but I'm just worried about the bubbles here. It's just a lot of bubbles. I don't want that. Oh God, it's gonna be, every time I use this phone, I'm gonna be reminded of myself of me doing this here. All right, let's see if I can grab some more. And I did something wrong here. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm going to try to get rid of the bubbles. I'm going to try to push it out a little bit. I don't think that's a good idea, but geez. All right. It looks so much easier when I saw that video, but I see that you can run into this kind of problems. All right, I do have a couple bubbles. I'm gonna have to just live with it because I think once you put this on and it's cured, there's no turning back again. And there we go. And I believe it's the process of learning is more important than, I mean, of course I'm gonna fail. It's how many times you fail, I guess. There we go. All right. I think I may have used too much also. It's just squeezing out. I don't know if this stuff will cure and then I can just wipe it off. I hope so, because I've got a ton of it on top of here. And it's just oozing out of every part of the phone. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I can still see some bubbles. Not too bad. But this would obviously be a better way than just having nothing in between, no adhesive. This also mean better touch. But definitely check out the video I was learning this method from, and you could just kind of learn from that. I'm just putting this video out there to show you what happens if you do it the first time. So that's as best as I could do it. I have some bubbles, obviously. That's something I don't think I can get rid of here. And I'm going to do the final process here, which is basically curing with UV light for like 30 seconds or whatever. Alright, screw it. Oh man. It's a horrible job. Alright, that's best as I could do it. I've still got some bubbles, but this will hopefully, sort of work. Alright, let's do this. Screw it. So I've got my UV light here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put my phone in for about 30 seconds, and that will pretty much cure the adhesives. So let me give it about 30 seconds. Alright, it's been in there for like a minute. Let me go ahead and take it out. Go ahead and turn it off. And it's supposedly cured. Let me go ahead and change my camera and go real quick. And here we go. Moment of truth. Let me go ahead and put the battery back on. And there is some bubbles. Now I realized what I did wrong is after I put the adhesive on, remember I kind of scraped it. I should have not done that. I should have kind of just dropped it and left the adhesive, and I think that's where the air got in. And there you go. There's another tip point for you if you're going to try this yourself. That should help you avoid some of the errors I made. Some of this adhesive still pouring out. I think I put way too much also. And let me get, can't seem to get some of this off completely. It should all come off eventually, I think. Alright, let me go ahead and use my mesh here. Let me go ahead and clean it here. It just does not want to come off. By tomorrow, it should be a little better. Alright. I can't really get it off, but my screen looks pretty nice. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get all of this off. Alright, I kind of cleaned all of that gunk off. The only bubble I have is actually there, and one little one down here. One little one there. It's barely noticeable, but it does make my phone a little bit better. Before, if I push down on the phone, I would get bubbles just for that instance. But now I don't get any of that, so that is nice. So just use this as a reference. Just one mistake I believe I made is that when I put the adhesive on, I've kind of rubbed it with the bottle and afterwards. Do not do that. Just put it on and then place the glass, and you should not get bubbles. And also I'll have a link to that video. And also you can use this method on any smartphone, Galaxy S3, Note 2, all of those, if you're just replacing the glass. Anyway, I hope this video kind of helps you when you do this first time. I got this. I'll have links to this on my site. You can get it or in the description. It was like 25 bucks or something, and the liquid adhesive was another 10 bucks. So 30 bucks to do this over just using the double-sided tape. But not too bad. The screen is looking a lot cleaner. Absolutely none of that weird big ass bubbles. I just have small bubbles because of that mistake I made during this video. Anyway, I hope this helps you. And yeah, as always, if this video has helped you, replace the glass on your Galaxy S4 or any smartphone. Don't forget to hit that like button here, subscribe button down there. And I think I'm going to go get some beer. It's been a long day. And I'll see you guys soon. Stay high on Android. But my phone is working fairly well. All right, see y'all later. There we go. I just got to clean all that gunk off.